Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Xenoblade Chronicles 3 and we are going to be finishing out the last hero quest Invisible Bonds today with Sagiri. She wants some onigiri for everybody here at Colony Zero, so we're going to make that happen for her. Because Sagiri and everybody at Colony Zero deserve a happy life for once. They've had hard lives.
Now then, number 6, please present your report.
Before I do, I would like to verify my assumptions first. The number of remaining Ferrons in Colony Zero is a total of 7. And the Ferron ignition circuit is secured with an iris recognition lock, meaning that none, save us, are authorized to pilot them. Therefore, their use by Keves and Agnus is fundamentally impossible. Correct?
Affirmative. No errors detected in preceding statements. Number 6.
Number 7, I ask for your calm. While reconnoitering in the Forest region, I confirmed the existence of an 8th unit.
Unexpected.
The identification number was for unit number 13.
This is the one that she got upset about.
Are you certain? Does this suggest she is alive?
I have no evidence. The signal disappeared quickly, and I could find no other leads. I have informed nobody of this incident so far. I didn't wish to cause undue agitation. However, I decided that you should be appraised of the situation, number 7. I know it's been on your mind ever since she disappeared.
Thank you.
This concludes the report. Looking forward to this onigiri. Or what have you.
Hey, Sagiri, all done? Affirmative. Unit number 7 is ready to depart on command.
Someone sounds eager. Well then, shall we hit the road?
If she is indeed alive, I should have felt the connection. But at this moment, I feel nothing. Is it really you? Number 13?
Okie dokie, to Colony Lambda.
Compliance.
I've been waiting to get my hands on one last fortune clover, but I'm not sure if I can get one using my Collectopedia card. Just go for it, I'd say. Either way, you'll need to have luck and fate on your side. Okay. That wasn't here before, so interesting. Hey, it's you guys again. What are you after today? Do you have any myth rice? Actually, ideally, we'll need kind of a lot. Oh, I'm terribly sorry to disappoint, but our stores are currently empty. Oh, really? That's a shame. When we came by last time, didn't you imply you had considerable stockpiles? Well, to be honest, it's not just myth rice we're lacking. Recently, we've been having quite a few incidents of shipments being attacked. Food, Levnus parts, you name it, we're probably short on it. Well, that sounds like a bigger problem than you'd normally encounter. What about your escort units? Surely they accompany your transports. Yeah, of course they certainly should have done. But maybe you should talk to the Chief of Logistics for details.
Right, so, bit of a dead end with the myth rice. What do we do now, Sena?
Yeah, that's one thing, but...
Sena?
Something wrong, Sagiri?
Perhaps it is advisable to put the search for Mithrice on hold and focus our efforts on these attack incidents.
Huh?
I am inferring from past behavior patterns. This course of action is congruent with your actions I observed up to this point.
Ah. Sounds like she's got you clocked, love. Doubt you can get out of this one even if you wanted, which you probably don't.
Yeah, you're right. Sagiri's got it in one. Let's capture the crooks that attacked the transports and get back the stolen Mithrice.
Compliance.
All right. Now that that's decided, where should we begin?
We ought to talk to the logistics chief that our contact mentioned. They may know more about the assailants.
Hey, excuse me, can we talk to you for a minute?
Oh, yeah, sure thing. What can I... Ah! What? Why is that inside the colony? How did it infiltrate us?
Hey, hang on. What's gotten into you?
Don't act dumb. That's the Levnis that attacked us, isn't it?
What?
Wait, what are you saying? You think the person who attacked the transport was...
No, you got it all wrong. We haven't done anything, and Sagiri's been...
Sena, breathe.
But this guy's...
So just to confirm, the Levnis, or whatever it is you saw, are you certain it was the same as this machine?
What? I just told you, didn't... No, hang on. Now that I look closely, maybe it's not quite the same. Oh, and anyway, you lot helped us earlier.
Oh, finally twigged, have you? Think before you make a ruckus next time, all right, mate?
I'm terribly sorry. It's just this Levnis, it freaked me out.
We are investigating this matter. For the benefit of ascertaining the culprit, we request information sharing.
In that case, you should speak to Sergeant Tonya. She's been assigned to the investigation. If you're willing to lend us a hand, she should be your first port of call. I imagine she'll have gotten some information by now. I hope it'll prove useful to you.
Hey, Sena, what the spark is going on here?
Don't worry, Sagiri. We all trust you.
You said it. It can't have been the others from Colony Zero either, I'm sure.
If we are to ascertain the truth, I believe that all possibilities must be considered.
In other words, we don't know enough yet to conclude that the culprit was a Pharaoh, right?
Indeed.
That's right. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Yes, we will. We must. Is it coincidence? Or is it her?
We know the answer to that. Just gonna quickly check and see if that thing that we got is a new quest or not. I think it's just a discussion.
Let's make the most of our break, guys.
But maybe not. Yeah, just a discussion.
Could you all come round for a second?
The Collectopedia cards have really changed. Indeed, you can now offer others presents or use them for other people's benefit, a significant expansion to their purposes. Alexandria and her people did mention it, but seeing it in action really drives it home. It never used to work like this before, so yeah. Destroying the flame clocks has led to a gradual change in people's attitudes, I suppose. They now want to help others, foster friendships, and they're using the cards to achieve those things. That's actually kind of nice for a change. Yeah, it's cool to know that what we're doing is making lives better. Nice to see all these little things adding up, ain't it? Right, many a mickle makes a good positive change. And it's thanks to us, you guys. Let's give ourselves a pat on the back.
All right, everyone. Time to head out. The logistics chief told me you were coming. You wanted to talk about the attacker?
Whitby said you might have some clue.
I'll be honest, we don't really know anything about that Levnis's whereabouts yet. However, it seems that there may have been a similar incident involving goods stolen by a Levnis at Colony 4.
Your guess is that the perpetrator of the Colony 4 attack was the same person who was responsible here?
Yeah, I think they might be.
Really, though? That's a long way to go.
If nothing is done, other colonies may also suffer losses to goods and material. I was hoping you guys would be able to visit Colony 4 and investigate matters on the ground.
Why us? What's wrong with you lot handling it?
If we Agnians did anything like that publicly, we would arouse lots of suspicion.
Especially immediately after getting raided.
Yeah, exactly. It would be hard for us to investigate any further. But also, since I hear you guys are all buddy-buddy with the Colony 4 folks...
Yes, I see your point. Guess we're in the best position to take this on. All right, we'll take a look.
Before we depart, I request a quick confirmation. The Levnis that attacked the transport, was it similar to this unit?
If I remember correctly, I think they could be the same model.
Understood. Thank you for your cooperation.
It seems we could conclude that the perpetrator of the attack on the transport was a Pharaon after all.
Taion, mate, pal. You always know exactly what to say.
Just stating the facts.
He is.
Regardless, no matter if it's a Pharaon or an as-yet unknown Levnis model, the real problem lies elsewhere. What's important is who was piloting it.
Number 13.
Are we gonna like this?
I have information to offer. Probability is high that the objective is a Pharaon. Assuming that is correct, I believe I may have knowledge of the operator's identity.
Whoa, really? But all the folks from Colony 0 were accounted for.
Several years ago, a soldier went missing in action after an accident during a mission. That was number 13, the operator of Pharaon Unit number 13.
I see.
At the time, neither the husk nor the Pharaon were recovered, leading to number 13 being declared killed in the line of duty.
But you're saying it's possible she's still alive somewhere today? Is that it?
If number 13 got separated from her comrades, no wonder she'd be pushed to steal supplies in order to survive.
I have no proof for the conjecture. However, if number 13 truly is alive, then this time around, I will be sure to...
And I mean, if it has to be, because I mean, they're the only ones who can pilot these things. They're all intrinsically tied to their own Pharaon, so...
Sagiri, have you been worrying about this?
Nobody else could have gotten a hold of it.
All right. It looks like we've got one more objective to add to the list.
Righto, to bring number 13 back to safety. Sound about right, Sagiri?
Yes, Sena.
All right then. Time to head to Colony 4 and look for clues, just like Tonya said.
So, the name of the quest is Invisible Bond, and she mentioned something about feeling number 13.
Number 13.
Yes.
I'm wondering what that's about. It sounds almost like a physical, actual bond, but you know what I mean? Somehow they're physically connected, possibly. I feel like I haven't been to Colony 4 in a while. At some point, I'm going to have to run through Colony 4 with Ethel in the party, just to see what happens. There has to be something unique that the developers built in, right? What, you think we got something to talk about? I got nothing. Why are you able to walk around, homie? You should be in the brig, you bastard. Right, very well. The time to talk is over. Just get out there and make an end of it. All this fighting's taken away so much from us already. Freaking Jeremy.
Ah, you guys. Hi there. Could you keep it brief? I'm kind of snowed under.
Then we'll get right to it. Someone hit one of your transports, yeah?
What? Where'd you hear that? Oh, whatever. At least it will be quick. Remember before, when a secret messenger we sent to our allies got attacked? The same Levnis from that time showed up again, only this time it went after... well, you already know.
Do you have anything that might help us track them?
Oh, you guys are tracking them too?
Yeah, for a few reasons. You want to let us handle your side of it as well?
Sure, since you ask so nicely.
Cheers, Maxie. We owe you. And sorry for the hassle.
Nah, don't mention it. This isn't the time for personal feelings. Best focus on resolving the matter at hand. According to my info, the attack took place around the border between here and the Danar Desert. If you search every nook and cranny thereabouts, you might find something.
Understood. Then we'll have to go do just that.
I'm sure it goes without saying, but I'll say it anyway. Be real sparking careful. Oh, and good luck.
Is this finally going to be the quest that leads us to that weird door at the back of the desert? It's got to be, right? There's got to be something that takes us there. So we'll probably find tracks, and then it'll lead us right around to here. Right there.
How about we go here?
There's like a door here that can't be opened or interacted with.
Detecting a faint energy signature.
There are crucial parts missing. Perhaps someone was trying to repurpose them.
More importantly, there's nothing else here. Did we come here for nothing?
Evidence of Pharaon activity detected.
Huh? What? Where?
Visual sensors have detected residual flame clock energy. Its signature is unique to mobile armored units utilizing a flame clock for propulsion.
Wow, you can find stuff like that. Nifty.
The trail leads in the direction of the desert. Pursuit is currently possible and advised.
Then let's go after them, Sagiri.
Compliance.
We're heading straight towards that marker. Wrap around. And under this lip, there is a door.
A door? What's it doing in a place like this?
Doesn't want to open. What do we do?
Aha! Sounds like a job for Lanz. Dinky door like this? All I need is a bit of a running start, and...
Interfacing with security seal. Entering override code. Clear. entry lock has been released.
Thanks, Sagiri.
Oh. Cool. Cheers.
He's disappointed.
Might be a bit late to ask, but since we're about to meet this number 13, what kind of person is she?
He definitely sounded sad.
Number 13 was the foremost Pharaon pilot in Colony Zero. In terms of pure battle prowess, she exceeds my own.
If she attacks us before we can explain the situation, things might go badly for us.
That will not be an issue. Number 13 will respond to me.
You've got a lot of trust in her.
Yes, I am sure she will understand.
Cool. Well then, what say we get this tier reunion underway?
I don't know, she might feel abandoned. She might be a little bit upset. Sagiri, just saying.
What kind of place is this?
Huh? Is that?
Oh, how large is this area gonna end up being?
I hope we can make use of this. I don't want to do this, but you're in our way.
ECS activated. Target locked. Let's push it! Water lily! Dirty Whisker! Dirty Whisker! Whisker! Dirty Whisker! Dirty Whisker! Whisker! Dirty Hazel! Bring a remedy! Bring it in! Wide flat! Hazel! Can't let you show me up, Noah. Shield Force! Power of Turboris! Here we go, ladies! Solar energy! That's the This is where we go. Off you go!
That was over way too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier. How far does this thing go?
Do you think Lance wants something
Number 13
a bit meatier?
be ahead.
What do you think? That's gonna be the biggest mystery. Even at the end of this game. That question has not been answered. What would be meaty enough for Lance? What could possibly live up to his standard?
Objective confirmed ahead. We have no hostile intentions. Please disengage optical camouflage. Receiving unrecognized ID. Pharaon unit. Number 13.
So, it is her.
It's got a unique paint job.
13! Number 7?
They're twins?
Huh? Sagiri!
They're twins!
Please, I need some time.
Okay.
That explains the connection.
13. Number 7! Oh, I don't believe it. It's really you. It's been so long, Number 7. I thought I'd never ever see you again. Agreed. 13. I should have realized this sooner.
She's taller.
If I had,
Weird.
this wouldn't have... No! Don't worry a bit. Anyway, it wasn't all terrible for me. I mean, I almost died. And I was alone for ages. But it's all been worth it. I finally realized something.
Getting a weird vibe.
And what is that? All of us Pharaon pilots, From the moment we were born, we didn't actually have to follow any of the orders we were given. We only thought we did. Do you understand? But it wasn't true in the slightest. See for yourself. Nobody gives me any orders, but I'm still able to survive like this, right? In other words, you have learned how to issue orders to yourself. What a weird way to put it. But yeah, maybe you could say that. From this point on, all of us can run free. Live life just how we want to. So come on, number 7. Let's you and me go on a rampage together.
Oh dear.
Spread mayhem to the entire world. Please?
So she's chaotic, huh? Okay.
All the things and people that made us what we are now. Now it's our turn to do with them as we like. We can loot and steal. We can smash and burn. We can even murder. Right? Doesn't that just give you chills, number 7? You're with me, right, number 7? You've got to be. 13? What are you talking about? Wait. What are you talking about? What's wrong? You've always understood me, number 7. That is... Oh no. How very strange. I don't seem to understand you either. Before now, I always understood everything about you, number 7. 13, I'm Sagiri now. Please, listen. Sagiri? What is a Sagiri? Number 7? You're number 7! Seriously, what's gotten into you? What about you? I see. Now it makes sense. Now I understand why the connection between us has up and disappeared. 13. What do you mean? I and number 7 have always been together. But, well, things change, right? I can see that your heart belongs over there now.
Sorry, Sagiri, but this is something I can't ignore.
Sena, negative.
She's coming! In the Pharaon, now!
Understood.
We'll beat some sense into her. And then we'll just have to deal with the whole wanting to pillage and murder thing. No big deal, right? Shouldn't be a problem, right? Okay, no break. Okay. Taion soloing over here. Come on, Sagiri, show up. There we go. Alright, Mio and Sena. So it's you, Lanz. Okay, Sagiri, I'll let you do this last hit. All right. How do we make this psycho not want to murder everybody? For Sagiri's sake.
I am begging you. Please, come with me. Everyone is waiting for you. 13. Let us go home. Home? Where's that? Huh? Where can I go back to? Where am I supposed to go? 13. You will always... Don't you get it, number 7? From the very start, there's never been a place for us in this world. That's why I wanted to make one. And to do that, everything else must first be torn down. We have to burn this world that Mobius loves so much, down to the ground, then take back all that they stole from us.
We'll do it a different way.
Is that why you attacked and pillaged the colony units? Keep on doing that, and you only create more enemies. And for what? So I was right about you. You don't understand me after all, number 7. I am sorry, 13. What for? I thought, of all people, you would surely understand my reasoning. But by doing that, I over-relied on the connection I thought we had, and neglected to pay attention to the real you. I failed to consider how deeply you must have felt about us, and now I have lost you. Listen, please, 13. This world, It is not as cruel and heartless as you have thought. There are people, even outside of Colony Zero, who accepted me as Sagiri, as their own. And if that is true, there must be a place we can call home. You really have changed. I don't think the old number 7 would ever say something like that. Since I and the others have changed, it would follow that the world itself may also change. Or do you think that reasoning is false, 13? Oh, you really are something else, number 7. Who but you would think of others so much? On the day that you disappeared, number 13, I made a decision. Even if my fate was to run down my clock to the last, I would defend every last person in Colony Zero. I see. Isn't it funny? I had the same idea and tried my hardest to achieve it. That is precisely why, if our roles were reversed, I would have chosen just as you have. You may well have. I suppose we aren't so different after all. Yes, and we are connected, now and forever. That's right. Well then, I feel relieved. 13, wait.
Chase down number 13. Is there anything else we need here?
A dead end.
We had the entrance covered. There shouldn't have been any other way through.
Sparks. You don't think she jumped off from here, do you?
No, 13 is alive.
You can tell?
Number 13 and I have had a connection since the moment of birth.
A connection?
I would conjecture it to be a phenomenon akin to telepathy. My sense of it had been severed after she disappeared. But now, I can feel number 13's existence clearly, once again.
Could it be connected somehow to you and her being so similar?
That is unclear. However, there may be some kind of causal connection between the two.
Ah, mystery upon mystery.
It will be good to meet her again.
I guess we'll have to make enough onigiri for one more person next time.
I would like that. And I conjecture number 13 would too.
Well, we've come a long way on our quest to make some rice balls.
After all that effort, I bet Sena's onigiri will taste that much better.
Mimi, I don't really need the extra pressure.
You know what does need pressure? The myth rice. Let's grab what was stolen and skedaddle.
Yeah. We should give the good news to Colonies 4 and Lambda while we're at it.
Yes.
Hey, here's what we needed.
Alright, question is, will 13 show up at the base here at some point, or is that the end of her story?
That was a lot of squeezing.
Thank you for your efforts. Everyone is exceedingly grateful.
It's
a bit of a shock to me that the onigiri were a hit with the others, not just you. It's given me a kick in the butt.
Maybe I should go ahead and learn to cook properly.
Is that something you want to do, Sena?
When you put it like that...
I guess maybe that's a bit much.
Is that so? Sena? I would like to create a new colony.
A new colony? So, you mean different from Colony Zero?
Yes. It would be a place where we would not have to hurt others and steal to live. Where, even if we go far away, we'll have a place to come back to. A colony we can all call home. That's what I want to make.
I see. Sounds to me, you've finally found your calling.
If I had not met you, Ouroboros, I would have remained number 7. Would not have reconciled with 13. I might even have had to harm her. My comrades and I can exist in this way because of what you and the others have done. Therefore... Thank you, Sena.
Having been reunited with number 13, Sagiri finally saw the path she must take. She will forever be thankful to Sena for her kindness. Alright, we may not get a follow-up on 13.
I see some relations
Depends.
have changed.
Depends on if the quests that still remain here continue that storyline or not. Number 13 was what would be called a commander in other colonies. She was number 7's predecessor. She showed a little defiance towards the consul, and sure, she could be scary at times, but she was a good, caring leader. Caring, huh? I was hoping number 13 would return to us, but perhaps it's enough to know that she's alive. Okay, we are very close to being maxed out in this colony as well. Whatever that quest is, we'll probably be able to finish it out. Let's go see what it is at the very least. Number 7. Hey, number 7, are you listening? Ah! Apologies, number 6. What do you need of me? You don't seem like yourself, number 7. Are you feeling okay? Affirmative. Condition green. I am completely fine. Maybe it's a little late for this, but perhaps from now on I should call you Sagiri instead of number 7. I do not mind either way. I wouldn't be so sure of that. I called you number 7, and for a moment you didn't even respond. That's proof enough. If we were in combat just now, how do you think things would turn out? Do I need to say more? I have no counter-argument. Honestly, I don't understand this whole name concept, but I'll leave the decision to you. Compliance. I will give it my consideration. Huh. The name, Sagiri.
Got some useful intel out of that.
That round, white food, is that what you call onigiri? I was surprised when I tried it, as in it wasn't completely awful. You better make some again. Yeah, will do. Although, can you make them a bit sweeter next time? I've got a sweet tooth, you see. You're asking for sugar in place of salt. Are you out of your mind?
Better make sure we're well rested. I think we need to discuss this.
Sena, once again, I wish to make a request. A request? To me? Affirmative. You are uniquely qualified to fulfill it. Well, it sounds so formal, I gotta admit, I'm kinda nervous. Hey, it goes to show how much she trusts you, isn't it? So what you need? I require assistance in devising what you call names. Names for who, or what? Number 6, number 3, number 15, all the members of Colony 0. Similar to Sagiri, I mean me, they should have names, not identification numbers. Oh. As you know, the soldiers of Colony 0 are unfamiliar with the concept of names. As components required to operate Pherons, we did not have the luxury to question such things. Oh, Sagiri. But when you, Sena, told me that Sagiri could give number 7 orders, the moment I reconfigured from number 7 to Sagiri, I realized there had been an error in my thinking. I began to confront the simple fact that we are human. And that's why you want names for everybody. If everyone can acquire names and become more human, they could feel the same as I do. If we can do that, perhaps our colony can forge a better path than the one it is currently on. Aw. Will you do this for me, Sena? Well, when you put it like that, I'd love to be all absolutely, but what? What's up? I mean, it's kind of a huge responsibility. I have to think about it real carefully. This isn't like you, Sena. What happened to the gusto with which you invented the name Sagiri? I was thinking about Sagiri a lot, and that name just sort of popped into my head. Now, anyway, Sagiri, I'll give this a good hard think, so you can give me a little time? Of course, you have my gratitude, Sena. Well, why don't we take this opportunity to look back on everything that's happened so far? The people of Colony 0 have been through a lot. It might help you come up with some names. Yeah, good point, Mimi. Let's do that then. With all that's been going on, we might as well take a stroll around the prison. I'll come up with something. Compliance, I will accompany you. New names.
Let's bounce.
Hey there, hello? Can you hear me? Sena, a Pheron is an inanimate object. Though it is humanoid in appearance, it is not alive. No duh, Sagiri, I thought maybe somebody was inside. I have confirmed number 15's unit is unoccupied at present. Oh yeah? Well, looks like he's doing like we asked. Indeed, visual confirmation of number 15 occurs on occasion, even within the prison. Before we came here, he was more inclined to avoid social interaction. One might call this a great improvement. Sagiri, what do you think of number 15 personally? At the least, he is a capable soldier. At the least? Amendment. I admit I also did not know what to do with him. Even I could not predict his more idiosyncratic qualities. Understanding eluded me. However, I'm learning to understand others better as I work with them. That incident has awoken this new awareness within me. Number 15 is a kind person. Of that, at least, there is no mistake. I received a report on this relic from number 10. It reminded me of how we got it restored in accordance with number 8's wishes. Oh, that's right, that was kinda tough, but since it made him happy, that's really all that matters. Number 8 followed orders with devotion. It is something that number 6 values highly, as someone who respects discipline. That number 8 would hide the relic from all of us was, frankly speaking, quite astonishing. That must have been a shock for you, Sagiri. On the other hand, it may be that that was the real face of number 8. It could be that number 10 recognized this and wished to support number 8's wishes. I suppose so. Those two might actually really be like two peas in a pod. They were both so curious. Indeed. Just understanding this, I can see that there was a meaning to this relic.
I see some relations have changed.
Have things been okay with the monsters since? They haven't grown in numbers again or anything. No issues at present. We work together in 2-man shifts to cull their numbers. Cool, you guys are pretty strong. I bet you don't have any problems when you work together. Your bet is not entirely accurate. Conflicts do arise depending on the pairing, such as with number 9 and number 3. Such issues did not arise under the consul's command. His control of us was most rigorous. I guess just because you're comrades doesn't mean you've got to get along all the time. Or maybe it's because they're comrades that they argue sometimes. I mean, like, there's times I get into arguments with Mimi too. You do? It wasn't always that way. I think we used to avoid it, you know, subconsciously. But now we're at a place where we both feel we can tell each other whatever we have that needs to be said. I guess if that's the result, then the odd fight isn't such a bad thing, huh? I had never considered the issue from this perspective. I must process. Sagiri, if there's ever anything you want to say to me, I don't want you to hold back, okay? Oh, and not just with me, I mean with the whole of Colony Zero. I shall try. Maybe we could leave the prison grounds, stretch our legs? I have no objections. Where do you wish to go? Where was it we all went to together? Mac the Wildwood, and then around Capricorn Peak. Compliance. Sagiri, how are things between number 9 and number 3 since that time? Recently, I often see them together in the prison mess hall. Number 9 does still become emotional at times, but overall they maintain a satisfactory relationship. Well, I'm glad they've managed to repair their friendship. Number 9's fluid emotions cause her to take a more aggressive tact with the others. In spite of this, number 3 did not give up in her attempts to improve relations with number 9. I hold great admiration for number 3's sense of perseverance and self-sacrifice. Yeah, just talking to her I can tell she really cares about the others. And number 9 is trying to become an Offseer for everyone she's lost. They're both the same at heart, they've just got different ways of showing it. Until now, I believe that showing excessive emotion would have a detriment during battle. But with number 3 and number 9, I wish them to continue living by following their feelings. Good, good. That's why I've got to come up with some good names for them too. I've got to thank number 6 for introducing us to Wheelie Dealy. I concur. Without number 6 negotiations, outfitting the prison camp would have been impossible. I am not the most loquacious of people, and I speak most formally. I would have caused misunderstanding, but number 6. Hey, don't worry about it, Sagiri. You're a great person too. Anyway, can you tell me a little more about number 6? Like, what sort of name you'd be happy with? Well, number 6 dislikes pointless effort. He seeks to be concise in all things. As such, it may be best to avoid giving him an excessively long name. So then, it should be something you can say quick, kind of like Sena. Also, I would ask you to consider something if possible, and not just for number 6. Names that somehow incorporate their previous ID numbers. You mean like how I got the C from Sagiri from number 7? Yes. Perhaps if everyone had a similar source for their name, it would be more equal. No one would have cause to complain. What's the real reason, though? I'd like to be the same as everyone else. That's adorable. You got it. I think you might be onto something. Yep, at this rate, I won't need much longer to come up with some names. my guess is the next thing will be here anyway, so we may as well have the discussion here.
Let's make the most of our break, guys. Where should I start?
How about it, Sena? Did everyone come up with names for everybody? Yep, chatting with Sagiri let me apply some Sena thinking to the problem. I think I've got some names. Huh, truly? Uh-huh, I just need to think how we'll tell everybody. Why don't you just get everybody together in the central cell and hit them with their new names? Well, that makes me kinda nervous, not gonna lie. This is an excellent suggestion, please do that. Guess that's that then. Hey, this is important, you know. Don't make fun of me, please. Okay? I shall ask everyone to gather. The rest is up to you, Sena. Yeah. I'll sure do my best. Oh, Sparks. Sena's got a lot of heart.
Hey everyone!
She's an incredibly sweet human being. Everyone is gathered, number 7. Is there some kind of problem? Number 8. I am not number 7 anymore. Call me Sagiri. Huh? What's that all of a sudden? All units hear me. As of this moment, I am rescinding all identification numbers previously assigned to Colony 0 soldiers. Wait, you mentioned changing the way we refer to you. Now it's extending to us as well? Well, perhaps you have not considered this, but it is only right that we have names. Not just me, but all of us. We are human, just the same as the others who live in this world. We're human? But this name business is all really sudden. What are we supposed to call ourselves? Not to worry, I've given a lot of thought to names for you all. Huh? Why do you get to name us? I think that's a little out of line. Now, we can always say no after we hear her out. It might be fun. Okay, number 6, you are Ix. What do you think? Ix, what's up with that? I mean, well, wait a minute. Ix, it's not too bad. I really like how short it is. Number 3, you are Trini. Oh, I like that, Trini. Number 3 is Trini. What's happening? I feel a little tingly. Is this what having a name feels like? This is cute. I like this quest. Number 8, you could be called Alec. Alec. Number 8 is Alec. Alec. I've got it. I'll be Alec from now on. For number 15, I've got... Oh god, I'm so sorry. I can't even say it. This is awful. Sena, girl. 15. 15. What the? I go to 15 from 15? Really? That's barely any different. I think it's good 15. It's shorter than saying number 15 at any rate. I think it suits you, number 15. I mean 15. If you say so, number 3. Sorry, Trini. And you can be... Oh god. That face. How do you feel about flying? Flying? You don't like it? Flying is pretty bad, but it's not 15. Huh. Flying the Offseer. I guess that's what they'd call me in the future. Better than number 9 the Offseer anyway, though that's not saying much. Huh, whatever. I'll let you have this one, number 7. I mean, Sagiri. Oh. Hey, what about me? Don't leave me hanging, what's my name? You'll be Tina. Tina, eh? Nice. Weirdly fitting. Trini's my favorite, I think. I believe it will take time for us to get used to these names, but from now on, we should use them for each other. Seriously, Senate 15? That's what you came up with for him? God, that one's awful. Compliance number 7. Oops. Ha, you've already messed up, Ix. Fline? What? Sorry, I just wanted to try it. Ha, quit being weird, Trini. Number 7 is Sagiri. Number 6 is Ix. Number 3 is Trini. Number 15 is Buffteen. No, it's Biffteen. It's Biffteen, man! God, Biffteen. That poor kid. Looks like they've taken to those names. I'm glad for you. Thanks. I was real nervous, but it was worth all that hard brain time. 15. Did it go about how you expected, Sagiri? Yes. Now that you have given them names, it feels like we are finally a unit. All of us, we are now humans with real names. We get to start over, here and now. We and our colony have been reborn. That's lovely. With the exception of Biffteen. Siblings. Now, with their own names, Colony Zero citizens took their first steps into their new lives as people, rather than numbers.
We're going up in the...
All right. And we have a maxed out affinity as well. So, this is where we're going to end this episode. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And in the next one, well, I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing. We're going to be probably venturing around, trying to find any extra rumors and quests. And then we might be going after Ionios' strongest. So, have a good one, everybody. Bye. I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters, Darren York, ZTD, Seventh Son, Len, Knife Namaste, Kyle the Monarch, Andrew Smith, Molly, Chris Murphy, JW, and Jordan and Emily Hill. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.